Kodak, pick the topic. We ain't following trends. We doing interviews with JoJo in the back of the Benz. This the JoJo and Big Homie show. We bringing the heat. I heard radio with 105.3 the beat. We just clean house. Let me clear up your lens. Talk a lot of shit, but still come back with the win. I know people capping just to try to fit in, but when that.
You want me to kick it off? Okay, what's up, everybody? You're tuning to the JoJo and Big Homie show. I am the baddest Boricua in the game, JoJo Alonzo.
And I am your big homie, the absolute biggest, Big Homie Kodak.
And we have some special guests with us today. We have Jilly.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? It's your girl, Jilly.
Jilly, where you from, Jilly?
Houston, Texas, baby, H-Town.
Okay, the homie's definitely in the building. Then we got Juju.
Hello.
Ooh, where you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, two different sides of
completely different ends of the spectrum.
Two different cultures.
Yeah. I feel like this chair is giving. I'm about to have to sue somebody.
Bro, you like 3 feet from the ground.
Three what?
3 feet.
Right, exactly. Today's actually a really good day for Kodak and I. We're not going to talk about it because we just going to, celebrate our shit in silence.
Yeah, might get some crab legs tonight,
I had some last night and been fucked my stomach up ever since.
Cheers.
Water.
Cheers.
Cheers to the water.
Cheers.
Yeah. I can't take a shot of Fireball.
Oh, Fireball.
That shit tastes like an atomic ball. That candy. Oh my God, it's not bad.
I got stuff to do.
Yeah, that's a blue red.
Yeah.
A big red.
That was
Your
good.
disc is full.
Who disc?
Your disc.
It
like
says
all
your
of
disc
them
is
always say
almost
that.
full.
Mine always says that. I can't.
Right.
It's been saying that since I got it.
Don't worry about my disc being full, nigga. Anyways, Atlanta or everybody else that's in. Oh, the fuck, we not on the radio.
Yeah.
Everybody, because we got some viewers from everywhere: Bermuda, London,
Egypt.
Yeah, Afghanistan,
Yeah.
Russia.
Do we?
No, I'm just talking shit.
Shit, we might.
But so what we gonna do?
They don't acknowledge us.
Are we gonna do? Are we gonna do the porch?
Yes, we have to do the porch. We have to tell people what's going on in hip hop culture and the hip hop community.
All right.
And we got to talk about these paws that get put on people when they talking too much shit.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. So basically, you may know what we're talking about. We're talking about Will Smith smacking the shit out of Chris Rock on national fucking television. You guys can cuss on here. It's okay.
No, that was bad. That was really bad.
What did you think when you saw it play out? Because it looked like oh, they might be joking.
Yeah, at first I thought it was really joking until they muted the TV.
Yeah.
And then I saw the actual footage and he was like, keep my wife's name out
your
your
fucking
like
mouth.
literally. And then he repeated it.
Yeah. Then
And it was silent in there.
He
So
said
that's when I knew it was like, oh no, he's not joking. He's not kidding. I mean, it's two different, you can go two completely different ends of the spectrum. It's one, I mean, yeah, that's his wife. Like, a man, another grown ass man talking shit about your wife.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you're going to get up there and smack the shit out of him.
and she had a disease.
Yeah, exactly. But then it's like so many different variables because it's like one, Chris Rock is a comedian. Like,
Right.
that's what they do. A lot of things, are really off limits.
Will Smith is a comedian.
Do I think
Will
he went
Smith
too
is a
far?
fucking actor.
Well, I mean, he's a comedian too. Like,
He is a comedian.
but I think Chris Rock obviously took it 3 notches too far. But it also it's like it's.
I think
But he
it's
didn't
wrong
write
place,
that
but
down.
it's in the
'Cause-
nature of comedy for it to go too far.
Well, yeah,
It
but I
is.
feel like he could have done something like meet me outside later. We were just speaking about this, like meet me, after party. I'm gonna meet you. But like to go on the Oscars where it's like a majority.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to
You
say.
know what I'm? Yeah, exactly. So it's like to be there and then do that. I don't know. I just feel like it's once again another misrepresentation of like what we keep trying to get out of.
Hey man, in the words of JoJo, fuck them folks. Cause hey, they was gonna think we was niggas anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
They were, but Chris Rock had also stated that he didn't write that. That was in the prompter.
So he smacked the wrong person.
Yeah, he needs to smack the people behind that shit. He said he didn't write that. They wrote that and put that in there and told him to say that. He didn't come up with that joke.
So another writer came up with that corny joke. Cause honestly, I
was corny.
I didn't get it when I didn't get it when it first.
You get
happened.
it now?
I had to Google G.I. Jane.
Yeah.
What? Why? You didn't know G.I. Jane was bald head?
First of all,
G.I. Joe is bald head, so
who
automatically.
the fuck watches G.I. Jane?
I'm surprised that you
I
don't
don't-
watch G.I. Jane. You look like a G.I. Jane watching ass nigga.
The fuck does that mean?
That chuckle was you do.
I don't watch G.I. Janes.
You look
I didn't
like you
get
watch
it. When I first
Pokemon,
heard,
Digimon,
I do.
G.I. Jane.
Why? That's not even the same thing.
G.I. Joe?
No, not even G.I. Joe.
What about Zenus? Is that what's her name?
Xena?
Yeah.
Xena.
Warrior Princess is absolutely.
Yeah, I was watching.
You know who that is?
Absolutely.
I don't know who any of those
Yeah.
people
I was
are.
watching that.
But when I first heard the joke, I'm thinking, okay, maybe she was in the first G.I. Jane and the movie flopped, and he's joking about the movie flopping. So he's saying, hey, when's G.I. Jane 2? Because why you gonna get a G.I. Jane 2 when the first movie flopped? That's what I thought the joke was.
Yeah.
But when I Googled G.I. Jane, I immediately got it. Okay, bald head. Got it.
I always thought that it was for real. Once I saw, what's her name, Lupita?
Yeah.
Once
Yeah.
I saw her face, I was
my
like,
God, her
oh, nah, this
face.
is not a joke.
Yeah,
is not a joke
but
at
you
all.
could tell on her face she didn't know what was going on. She was like,
I don't think anyone
she didn't
did.
know
Everybody
if it was
was
a joke. Like,
lost.
because we're talking about two funny ass people.
Yeah.
They're both funny as shit.
You think
and-
Chris Rock money?
Yes.
I
He's
do.
a legend.
I like.
You
Yeah,
can't
he is.
discredit that.
He
Yeah,
is.
for
And
sure.
I like him in. I like him in Head of State. I like him in Down to Earth. I love the fucking
You're a
show.
Chris Rock-
Everybody
you're a Chris
hates
Rock
Chris.
fan. There's a lot of comedians that aren't funny.
No, it's a different type of funny. You know, there's
You think
all
Amy Schumer funny?
in her different way. You know what I think is funny that I just started watching? Abbott Elementary.
Abbott Elementary is definitely funny.
Have you-
Shout
have y'all
out to,
seen it?
I haven't seen it.
No,
No.
never heard
I
of
hear
it.
about it though.
It's so funny to me, but it's like a dry.
like The Office.
Like I never seen The Office though, but I feel like it's probably like The Office.
Have y'all seen The Office?
No.
I've seen a few episodes.
What do you
I
watch?
haven't.
Yeah, I've seen
I
a few
watch.
Her Instagram followers go up.
I know that's right. My bank account go up.
Okay,
Ooh.
hello.
Period
No,
proof.
but for real,
That's funny.
not y'all egging it on.
Right. Got to. Gotta
And
get.
What do I watch? I
Gas.
love what's the one with Franklin?
Snowfall.
I love Snowfall.
Is it that good? I've never
No,
seen
Snowfall's good.
Snowfall's good. You just got to be locked in. Like
I got two
Yeah.
classmates.
I
in
be getting
Snowfall.
too throwed off sometimes because I be I don't know. I
Shout
be
out
throwed.
Jeremiah and Taylor.
But yeah, Snowfall.
Yeah, Snowfall's really good. Stuff like that. I love like ID, which is investigation discovery. It's like
Oh, you watch the
crime
murder
I used to
joints?
watch
Yeah.
Forensic Files like a mug.
That's my shit.
That she
How to
crazy.
get away with murder for real.
She throwed off, y'all. I'm telling y'all.
No,
You can
that's
learn a lot
really
on that channel.
Yeah, no, and honestly, like really just in like safety precautions, I look at things differently that I never did because I watched that now. Being a woman out here, like, come up on me if you want to. I got a little surprise
Tell
for
them.
you.
Tell the people.
I had a very, very crazy experience this morning, guys.
This morning. Like I was like, do I gotta pull up?
Yeah, I had called. I called my dude crying because somebody had texted me and was like sent their location to my sent their location, and it said they were 2 minutes away from my house
From a number she didn't
from a
recognize.
number I didn't know. Yeah, so I was like, what the fuck? Who is this? And then they said like, where you at? I'm like, who the fuck is this? So I called like, hello. They like, hello. I'm like, who is this? So you don't know who this is? No. All right. Hung up the phone. So I'm like, what the fuck? So like maybe last week I had an experience where my AirPods like kept sending me notifications like your location is being tracked or some shit like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it was like, you're at home or some shit. So I turned my AirPods off. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, that's weird as fuck. Is somebody trying to like stalk me? So when they said that, I immediately got fucking scared as shit. I'm like, who the fuck is this? And they wouldn't tell me who they were, but they told me I'm at your house. I'm freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, who the fuck is this? So I get my shit. I'm like, yo,
A shit.
okay. I get my shit. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I have nobody at the house, no man, no nothing. And then he said something like, so you don't know who this is? So you don't have a daughter? So now I'm like, oh, this nigga gonna die. Today's the day that I have to kill somebody. Go outside. I'm about to get in. I'm about to go get in the car, whatever. And I noticed this car, this very distinctive car. You cannot miss it. It's like a really nice car. And I immediately knew who it was. So I knew who it was, but it was somebody who like trying to holler at me, knew where I lived because of somebody else. So that shit just threw me all the way off. I was crying and everything. Like I was like, who the fuck is this? I was so fucking scared. Like motherfuckers are creeps.
Honestly, I've been getting text messages, and I got one earlier today of like random sentences like, when can I call you to have a conversation and things like that from like plenty of numbers.
Yeah, that
and
shit.
I've seen on social media, if you respond, like if I was to say, who is this? They'll be able to track your location.
Hackers are
What? We
crazy.
need some gems
So,
because we need to
I've been like deleting or just like whatever, but like if you ever get one of those text messages, don't respond.
Oh wow.
what?
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
crazy.
hard because like being in the industry, there's so many people that you encounter, and it's like sometimes you save their numbers and sometimes you don't, and not because you're trying to be shiesty or you don't fuck with them. It's just you don't. If you moving as fast as I'm moving, you just ain't got the time to. Right. But this particular person who like reached out or whatever, I didn't have their number saved, so they hit me up from 2 separate numbers. When they hit me up from the second number, I still didn't know who it was, and I still was like, "What?" I went to Cash App, I looked it up and everything. I did, sure did. A name popped up and it made no sense.
Damn. So be careful out here, ladies.
No,
These niggas
seriously,
tripping.
ladies, please be careful.
It's a dangerous game out here.
They out here doing some crazy shit, and I ain't got time because I will shoot the fuck at
Shoot
you.
first, ask questions later.
I ain't asking shit. Ain't nothing to ask. I'm answering questions from the police. That's the only shit that's going on, and that's on period. So
Let's hop back on this porch topic. We got a specific question for the ladies in the building.
okay, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. So, all right. So, say you with Chris Rock at the events last night. So, say
That's
you
your boo.
Or say you at just you out with your regular nigga.
Yeah.
You out your regular nigga, and you outside, and you get pop, bang, bang, get punched in the face,
And he don't do shit about
and
it.
He have a reaction like that, or he just shocked. You know, sometimes you just be so shocked you can't even do nothing.
Oh wow.
What and he don't do nothing. The attacker, the assailant walks away. What is your immediate reaction?
What are you doing?
No, you
popping
got
up.
it. Like,
I'm popping
no,
on him.
You need to. Like, you need. That's rule of thumb. If a person comes up and smacks the dude, you gotta still off. You gotta still off. Ask questions later. Like what?
Because that's
But
the
then,
thing.
you know-
Being shocked is a thing where
It
you
is.
are so surprised that you got hit in the face.
And you know,
So as
honestly,
his
like,
lady, I'm popping on you. One,
Chris
2,
Rock
3.
handled
'Cause I didn't
it
get smacked, he
professionally.
did, so
Oh, you hitting the dude?
yeah, very much so.
I told you.
Very
You have
much.
to. But I had said the same thing. I said I would have to pop off on him, but we are women. There's not like, come on, y'all. Like I'm 5'1".
But what if, like,
This
yeah,
nigga
no,
like
man.
Kodak and Kodak come and
'Cause-
smack my dude.
And
like,
then I hit you, and then you just still off. I'm gonna just go console my dude.
like we have
But
to be
first off,
smart.
that wouldn't happen over here. So I really almost can't even.
Yeah.
every dude you with popping back?
What? Easy.
But
You
what if
have to.
What if he doesn't though? Because everybody
Then-
not built like that. So what if you find
So
out
I'ma
in the
say
heat of the
this.
moment
In
that
the
your
heat
dude,
of the moment.
the
I'ma
heat of the
say
moment,
this.
your dude not built like that? What are you doing?
Like, damn, you was fried.
I'm gonna probably have to leave.
Because he probably put on a good front for you. Like he
I'ma-
probably be talking
yeah.
hella crazy around you.
I'm gonna have to leave him.
That's very embarrassing. I'm not gonna
exactly.
lie.
No, it is.
And I'm gonna have to
But
leave
I just feel like
you gonna smack
as
me,
his
bitch,
lady,
in front of my face.
but that's just me. Like as his lady, if he, shocked, defend the nigga that you're with in that moment, and I could just, embarrass him, talk shit to him behind closed doors, like you a pussy. But
We gonna have to leave. I can't.
Everybody not built like I'm not saying I'm not built like that, but some niggas not.
but if you talk the game and you get slapped and you don't do nothing, that's different.
But that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Well, what
That's
if because Chris Rock had never said that he no gangster, so some people just aren't.
No, I
Aggressive
think he
like
was
that.
genuinely shocked.
Yeah, I think he was genuinely
I
shocked.
think it
I
was
wouldn't expect him to
genuine.
hit him back either though.
well,
No,
they
like, it
have a
was-
relationship, so I think it kind of
they are
really like
friends.
it did shock him, and it probably kind of hurt him a little bit because
no,
that's his
100%.
friend. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know their relationship like that, but I do know that they're cordial with each other.
I mean,
All in all, like,
they've worked together.
yeah.
They've
Chris
been
Rock,
on
he did the
times.
right thing though by
French
not
Prince,
hitting him
they've
back.
worked
Like, if he
together.
would
it
have,
would have been the Oscars.
yeah, if he would have hit him back, it would have been really bad.
He
Like,
handled it
They
very
won't have
professional.
a comedy section next year. I promise you that.
Yeah, no, it's
over.
gonna be.
I'm just so tired of what's gonna happen next year and what they got going on. It's just too much because it's too much. They do too much. Everybody trying to cancel and let's not do this and this shit. Ain't no telling what the hell gonna happen by next year.
Man, the host of the Oscars is gonna be fucking Elmo. They're gonna have Elmo from Sesame
Everything
Street
gonna be virtual.
hosting the Oscars next year.
Y'all motherfuckers can't act right. We finna do some virtual shit.
It's just Elmo hosting the Oscars. That's my Elmo impression.
Boy, please. You're annoying as hell.
But not like
So-
a different variation to that question. So like he was actually defending his old lady. He was defending Jada, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody did say something like they didn't, it wasn't just a punch out of nowhere. But like if somebody did say something to you, like while y'all out in public, do you expect your dude to step like
Hell
that?
yes, 100%, absolutely, no question.
Yeah, I don't think we talked about how we felt, how Jada felt. How do you
Yeah.
think? Like, it's a lot of ladies in here. Like, how do you? Is that how you want your man to step for you?
If push comes to shove and need be, then absolutely. I don't expect my man going out places just hitting everybody and getting lawsuits left and right.
Yeah.
But like that was, heck yeah,
Yeah, that kind
I
of made me a little,
So if somebody like just
made me tingle a little bit.
roast you in public and he don't do shit. He pussy.
Nah, but
To
now
me-
I'm finna have to roast his stupid ass.
To me, it
so you laughing?
depends. It depends on the situation. In the situation like that, because you got to remember, Will Smith was laughing at first until he saw Jada's face.
Yeah.
I think it
Right?
was like an
Yeah.
awkward laugh though.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, like he kind of was like going with it until he saw his wife's face and
Yeah.
seeing how upset she was. Then he did what he did, right? So I really, for me, it depends on the situation.
Y'all seen that Love and Hip Hop episode with Ray J and Princess when
watch that.
the reunion? It was a reunion, and I think who they got to fight with, Stevie J or Benzino, one of them, and they were talking. Benzino or Stevie J was like talking shit to Princess or whatever, and Ray J was like, "Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up." She was like, "Bruh, like." I need you to smack the fuck out of this nigga. He was like, "You want me to smack the fuck out of him?" She was like,
He
"Smack
got
the
up.
fuck out of him."
Mhm. I
He
remember
got
that.
the fuck up and smacked the fuck out of him.
But damn, like it's all kind of consequences that come with that, man. So
Man.
like,
I'm
do you
telling
want
you,
your
that's a
dude?
conversation
Like,
that
do you
needed
really
to
want
be-
your dude to crash out over some shit that?
Yeah,
that,
baby,
that could-
crash out.
Because guess what?
his ass.
You know they're gonna sue. You know what? If we put it like this way, yeah, probably not. I think it also really depends on like.
Like, are
not
you
trying
in
to be
danger for
funny,
him
but
saying some wild shit?
Am I in danger?
Like, no, I'm saying like the guy that said whatever. Like, he didn't
Sometimes-
physically assault you,
No.
but he just said something that
Sometimes
was
you need
disrespectful.
your ass beat, and everybody know it.
But see,
Everybody know
motherfuckers
it.
love to go run to the law. And
Yeah,
go
they
sue
run.
Yeah,
To
them.
they
do.
They'll take some personal shit and try to get the laws involved.
But-
now your dude doing 10 because the
Some-
other
Or
guy had a
shit,
good
even
lawyer.
paying a bucket. Like,
Yeah.
Sometimes a motherfucker need to make you need to make an
Example.
example of somebody. All these motherfuckers that do all this chirp on Instagram and Twitter and all this other shit, and that's all they do. You smack their ass one good time, they gonna shut the fuck up.
And I think that's the problem. People has gotten so comfortable with saying whatever the fuck they want to say on social media, not thinking there's a repercussion
Exactly.
to that.
Exactly.
Like, you can't just be going off on the mouth and see me and think I'm not gonna say nothing or do nothing to you.
Yeah, I'm not the one.
Like,
I feel like if more people got slapped, we have less issues in the world.
I believe that too.
I do too.
Like, this gonna be
but more
this-
lawsuits.
This is gonna be a controversial statement, but I feel like if some world leaders that got slapped, there'd be a lot less wars.
There's just so much lawsuits and shit going on. I just feel like motherfuckers ain't even paying attention to that shit no more. It's like, okay, you got slapped. We just gonna charge you this amount of money. Like, ain't nobody going to jail.
Niggas is going to jail.
Barely. Will
COVID
Smith
jail,
going to
not-
jail? Come on
Nah,
now.
Will Smith definitely not going to jail.
You
Okay.
think Chris Rock will sue him?
No,
No,
hell
they
no.
already
He
said-
already
he not
said
even
it.
charges.
he's
Yeah,
not
he
even
ain't
pressing
worried about
charges.
it.
So I don't think that's gonna
But I feel like
happen.
if that's your dog, then yeah, y'all have that type of niggas be hitting
Even
each
if
other.
it's
Niggas
not.
niggas can hit each other and then be cool 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
It's different when it like, but girls.
It's different if he just attacked him out of nowhere, like, I don't like his shirt, and just beat the fuck out of him, and then it's like an assault.
Yeah, Chris
you know?
Rock. Chris Rock know what he said.
But he know what he said, and that's what most people need to understand. It's just like when you meet somebody, like, there's this bitch, and I don't like that hoe, and I want to beat the fuck out of her. Like, but I know there's some people that you could square up with, and there's some people that you can't. There's some people that you could probably beat the fuck out of them, and then there's other people that's like, if you put your hands on them, they're gonna press charges. So I respect Chris Rock for that.
Yeah.
Do you think that's why Will hasn't beat up what's his name?
Who?
August?
He ain't beat up August because he knew about that shit.
Yeah, I feel like that's the August situation was weird for us because we didn't participate in that shit. He
Right.
probably knew about August.
Right.
So when it came out, it was just the world be like, "Oh, you be letting this nigga smash your girl?" Like, shit, I be smashing bitches too.
I guess.
That was their relationship. But a nigga coming and talking about your wife hair when she going through what she going through, that's not something that we can't negotiate that
That's
shit.
super disrespectful.
Facts.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move on to the next segment of the show, which
For sure.
is we want to know how toxic you are. Okay.
What you got?
So I'm extremely toxic.
Facts. We get it.
I am.
We know.
So my question is if the sex is bad, but they are providing for you in every way, are you going to continue to stay with them?
Yes. My reason is
Instantly, yes.
yes.
I know my reasons, and I'm going to say it right now.
And the reason why I say yes is because you can teach someone how to sexually please you.
Yes,
Yes, if you like, in my opinion, if you like certain things and they don't know that you like it, because everyone likes different things, right? Everyone likes to be touched a certain way, etc. So I always feel like you could.
I can't make your dick get bigger.
I mean, if we're talking about size,
We're talking about sex is good, and if
you know, but
size has anything
also,
to
in
do
my
with-
opinion, and this is just me, you know, it's really, you know, the motion of the boat, not necessarily the size.
if
For
your dick
me-
is this little, ain't
Well,
no motion
once I
going
see that, I'm
on.
not
You gotta
fucking
eat. You gotta eat the hell out of that coochie then.
I don't want you to do that, sir. I need more.
It also it all depends on the person, because I love sex, but I like head more.
You like head more than sex?
Yes.
Damn.
It's my type of party.
Damn.
So it all depends on the person. Like, you know.
Not me. Not me. I need my shit, sir.
You want to feel them veins, huh? You nasty ass nigga.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
But nah.
So with me,
Go ahead. With you. Freak elite.
Now, if I was with a guy
And he's providing
who-
everything.
and was providing everything, and his sex was whack, I will have to make a decision and stay with him, but I will cheat, and that's just what it is. I will have to get dick on the side, and hopefully he would never find out.
Damn. Cold world.
I mean, it's what? Would you want me to just leave him? Why? He's providing everything. That doesn't make no fucking sense.
I'm gonna say I need the whole package. I need everything. Honestly, like that's just how I've always been.
So you couldn't be with somebody who's just not doing it for you.
No, because I mean, I provide for myself. I'm
Oh,
you know,
okay.
I'm good either way, with or without. So for me, nah, you need to have the entire like check, double check.
Okay,
check,
hello?
check.
No, I feel that, but still, even if you can provide, because I'm not saying I can't provide, because I can provide for my damn self. But if you're doing all the providing and I could keep my shit too, like that's cool. That's cool with me.
But see, that wouldn't like that's not even for me. Like obviously, there's mental attraction, and then you know there's spiritual attraction, and then there's physical attraction. For me, like yeah, I could be, you know, we have great talks, mentally attracted, but if I'm not all three, physically, spiritually, and mentally attracted to you, I can't be with you. Like I can't just be with somebody to like
What
you
is
know be
spiritual
with
attraction?
them. Spiritual attraction is just like it's a different. I feel like your spirits are connected. Like personally, I think mental has to do with like you know brain and like talking and you know holding a conversation and just being able to talk to each other. Spiritually, for me, is like being able to have a connection without even talking.
Without even knowing you just
Yeah,
said it.
So do you
exactly.
think everybody
It's
only
a
has like
feeling.
one person that they're supposed to be with?
No.
I mean, like
Like
throughout
your,
life.
like your soulmate.
Yeah, so I feel like that you have soulmates for sure. Throughout
Soulmates
life,
or
like
mate?
mate.
So
So you think that there is one
One
person for one person out there?
Yes,
Because a
I
lot of
do.
people think that like it's so many spirits and,
I
and
disagree with
energies
that.
going on.
No, I think there's one for sure.
With all
So
the people we have in the world.
So let's elaborate. You feel, Juju, you feel as if that people should be with multiple people?
Do I feel
Like
like,
you have
should be
multiple soulmates.
Do I feel like people should be with multiple people? No, but do I feel like there's multiple soulmates? Yes. I mean, there's multiple people that you're gonna have a connection with. There's
So you've been
People-
in love with multiple people at once?
at one time, no, but but have I been or felt the same way about multiple people during my lifetime? Yes.
I just get a little nervous when it comes to being in relationships, because I do feel like men are attracted to women. There are so many beautiful women out there, and men love women, like the way they
Facts.
look. They don't give a fuck about this. Now, whoever they want to be with, like that they come home to, they do give a fuck about. But the girls that's walking around getting their bodies done to look like fuck me, it's hard. So it makes me feel some type of way. Like I don't know if that's an insecurity or
Yes.
what, but it's
You're
insecure.
insecure.
I'm insecure about myself.
your body.
I'm not insecure about my body. My body's fine. Never been insecure about my body. I just feel like I know men are so attracted. Like, it doesn't even have to be like a banging body. Like, you don't even have to have a fat ass. But if you're beautiful and you got pretty ass teeth, like, niggas are attracted to that, you know? So it just be like, how am I supposed to just think that one guy is going to be willing to be with this one girl who has all these temptations out here? And they like to fuck.
The body don't matter though. Like,
but they like to fuck.
Man, if a nigga really love you, he love you for you. The body's just secondary, to be honest.
I'm saying, like,
because men can have, man, fuck that temptation shit. Cause we talking about how a guy's gonna stay committed to you.
Do all men cheat?
Yeah,
I don't cheat.
I think all men cheat. He gonna say black men don't cheat.
All men have the capacity to cheat.
Have you cheated?
No, because I don't be in relationships to cheat. Because I think I take relationships really serious. Like, I don't even like talking to a lot of women.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I'd rather be alone than have to deal with the emotion. Because I don't deal with other people's emotions well too.
Yeah,
like
What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Okay.
What I mean?
That just makes sense.
Yeah, I don't deal with other people's emotions well.
He emotional. He don't deal with people's emotions, but he emotional.
Yeah,
I'm emotional over the right shit. I'm emotional over shit you should be emotional about. But because I feel like a lot of people's problems are a lot easier to solve than they want to give credit to. Like, okay, you need to make more money. Well, there are jobs out here you can the shit that you want to do, you can do. I feel like people make excuses for a lot of things that they want to do in life. I think the fact
that one of the main reasons why you don't want to talk to nobody is because women be out here using men for money. That is mind-boggling as fuck to me. Like, it's really like, I guess here in Atlanta, it's really women out here that only want to talk to you for what you can do for them. That shit is fucking crazy to me. And that makes dudes not want to date out here because, and on top of that, that also makes dudes, for instance, every time a guy approaches me, they approach me on some shit like, oh, I could do this for you. I could pay all your bills. Like, that's how he come at me all the time. Bitch, I could pay my own bills. I've been paying my own bills and I got a child. I don't fucking need you for that. I don't want a nigga for that. Take that back. I don't need a nigga for that. Right. But I would love for a man that I love and give a fuck about to do those or to help me do those things. But that should just make it so, that's what makes like the dating pool so awkward these days. It's always women who are trying to go after men with money, and then there's men going after women for pussy.
Well, for me,
You be in the clubs. So
I don't need a man to do anything, but would I would like a man to do something? Absolutely. I mean, I have a career. I do bottle service at King of Diamonds, and I have a business. So I don't need a man to do shit. However, if you're trying to come into my life and be there, I do expect you to.
What do you expect him to do?
Provide. What happened to like being the man of the household?
Because I'm not trying to be the man of your household. We're dating. I feel like once we get to the point where we're like exclusively committed, like that is a problem in Atlanta too. You can just start talking to a chick, and I have a horror story about that. I told her about it. I was talking to this girl, and I normally don't talk to women with kids, but she had two, and it was cool because I was like, you know, if you really like somebody,
fuck you.
If you really like somebody, you gonna look past all that because you like them, right? These are just standards that you set for yourself. All right, so cool. We out and we about to make. I'm like, you know, all right, cool. I want to be with you for real. So like, all right, well, I need somebody to take care of my mortgage. Like, what? That's your standard? That's what make you want to lock down?
That's gonna make you say, okay, yeah, let's be together.
And I'm like, damn, how many other niggas you told that shit to?
Until the right nigga be like, okay.
And so.
No, I mean, I agree. I don't think that's like, you can't do that right off the bat. Like, you have to.
Right off the bat, though.
Yeah, well. Yeah. No, just in general. I mean,
that I agree.
Let me be very clear. I mean, I come from where men do take care of the household 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Do I think that, you know, the second you start talking to someone 2 months later, you should be like, okay, here are the stipulations. Like, I need this paid for, this part. No, like, because what does he owe you? He don't owe you shit, personally. That's how I feel. I have a brother. I have a lot of men in my life that I would be like, you paying what? Like, for what? You just met this shit? Nah, like, hell no. But then again, do I feel like, you know, people pay their dues? Absolutely. Like, I've been with you for how long? Like, shit.
I need to see some
Yeah,
shit.
like,
there's a difference between
no,
dating
for
and an actual
and then
relationship.
being together. Like, if I'm really your person, like, I'm your chick, I've been your chick, like, for years now. No, it's not the same, like, a couple 2 weeks that where you had to test the waters and see who I am. You know who I am now, but at the same time, I don't need to, like, fake the funk or anything. Like,
Do what
help a
you need to
nigga
do.
out. Yeah, like, you're not gonna just.
What do you think about that? Because
I mean, I agree. I feel like starting off, getting to know someone, that's a little much. But if we establish something and, coming over my house all the time and it's starting to feel like a home and all that stuff, no, you gotta do something.
Well, we have to understand. See, we talking about two total different women, okay? Because I'm just keeping it a buck, Kodak. She didn't want to be with you. She was using you. Women like that who just come at you straight up like, oh, well, you're going to have to do this, money. She ain't really trying to be with you.
No.
She going to use you for what you can do for the time, and then she going to move on to the next.
Yeah.
You just got to understand what woman is, like, what stage she is in her life. Because I'm not going to sit here and be fake and act like I've never finessed a nigga out of money or used a nigga just because of what he was doing for me. Yes, I've done that shit. Duh. Like, in my younger days. But as I got older and I'm like, okay, yeah, I really want to settle down, then that shit just not even purposely, like, there's no finessing in me anymore. I don't have that shit in me anymore, and it fucking sucks. I wish I had that shit back, but I don't. But it just depends on the stage. Like, yeah, when I was in college, I had all hella niggas trying to holler at me. You best believe I was talking to like 4 different niggas, and they was all giving me money, and I was stringing their ass along, making them think all 4 of them was gonna eventually fuck. And as soon as all of them got to that point to where they like, okay, so shit, I gave you this card, I did this, whatever, I paid your, what's up? I'd be like, this ain't gonna work. I'm just busy with school. On to the next.
see, and that's the thing. A lot of dudes are looking out for, like, trying to avoid,
Yeah, that shit's
especially in
real.
Atlanta, because I feel like it's a constant battle of people trying to get over on the other party. Like, how much can I get without giving shit on both sides? You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah, that shit true.
That shit's very true. We go to my next toxic topic.
We do toxic with new facts cap.
Oh,
Let's look at your time.
okay, got you. I'm gonna do one more toxic. For a relationship to work, a man must love his woman more than she loves him.
100% agree.
Absolutely.
It won't work the other way around. It won't. If a
Love
woman
his
loves
woman
you more than you love her, it's
Why
not gonna
can't it
work.
be equal?
It's not
It's
gonna work.
not
Wait,
gonna work.
hold on. You said that
For-
he has to love you more than you
Yes.
love him.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna
Yeah.
work any other way. It's not.
It has to be that way
Has to.
because
It's not gonna work.
you
any
have
other
to.
way.
My thing is I feel like, oh, I love my nigga more than he loved me. He may feel like he loved me more, but that's perfect because that way I know that, okay, this man is gonna put me before he put himself, which I need you to do that. I need you to put me before you put
Are you
yourself.
gonna put?
Yes,
him
I'm
before you
gonna. I'm gonna put him before I put myself. Yeah, and then it's just gonna go.
So
hand in
isn't
hand.
that equal?
No.
Y'all love each other equally?
I mean, I get what you're saying, like what it like sounds like, because obviously, like, do I love my man beyond anything? Yeah, but a man, for a relationship to work, a man does have to love you more, just in the sense of, I don't know, like it's something about, how do you put it? Like when you like somebody like too much and they like, oh, like now I don't want to be with that person. Yeah, I feel like it kind of almost goes into that. Like if a man loves you unconditionally, and I'm talking about like really loves,
He'll
like
go
your
over and
stinking
beyond.
draws, he's gonna do everything in his power. One, sometimes like I'm not saying shit happens, like men do some fucked up shit, but it doesn't mean they don't love you. Number one, and number two, it really, like, if a man loves you more, the relationship's gonna work because he'll never, he's gonna make sure you, like, there's no question with you being his woman.
Yeah.
If
He's
that
gonna
makes
make
sense.
sure you straight at all
At
times.
all
He's gonna
times.
protect you,
Above
like,
and
he's
beyond.
gonna
Care for
make sure
you,
that you
provide for you,
ain't nothing ever gonna happen with you
ever. And if you love him more, I don't think all them boxes checked off. Like, it's something.
Damn.
Yeah, a nigga gonna have to love. Yeah,
No,
he
he
gonna have
gotta
to
love me more.
Nah, I'm different. 'cause
And that
I
doesn't
like
mean,
feeling. I
though,
like
that
feeling
doesn't
appreciated.
mean- I don't-
I like feeling.
That doesn't
That's not
mean
what
that
we
doesn't mean
That's
she
not-
doesn't
yeah, that
appreciate
doesn't
you or
mean-
she's not gonna
'cause
show
Let me tell
that.
you, I'm my man is on the highest pedestal of life itself. That doesn't mean it. It just means that when push comes to shove, at the very end of the day, this man isn't gonna be the one to walk out in a sense because I'm his do all be all.
He's not gonna leave.
He's not gonna leave.
But
yeah.
you will.
No. See,
That doesn't mean that.
no, I ain't going nowhere.
You're not going nowhere. All right, cool. I was just, I was making sure it was all out there.
I want my man to want to live in my skin.
You don't want to live in his?
I want to live in his too. I want to be all up in that
So I
shit.
think it's equal. Y'all gotta like each other equally. No. He gotta like you more. Fuck that.
So you saying like that your man is gonna always love you more? I just love so hard. I can't see somebody like I don't know how he's gonna feel. I just know how I feel, and I know how my love feels. So I just be like, it's no way in hell. Like the way my chest is feeling, it's no way in hell your chest feel that same way. I love you more, and I'm gonna just keep saying that.
Love me more.
Let me go to what would the homies do, right? And I it's gonna sound weird. But stick with me here. So I was watching some videos last week, and I was like, damn,
Here we go.
she look familiar. So what would and it wasn't who I thought it was anyway. So damn, it's gonna sound weird. What would the homies do? What would you do if you're watching your select videos online and you saw somebody that looked like a family member or they were a family member?
Okay, so let me say this. I've had an experience like this before.
Talk about porn, man. Talk about porn videos. If you saw somebody that was in your family in a porn video, are you saying anything?
To who? The family?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you like, bro? Is this you? Are you asking like, is this you or
Yes.
are you
This
letting it
are you?
rock?
Yes.
Are you
No,
doing
I'm not
porn
letting shit rock.
I would verify that it's them first. I would verify and reach out to them and then ask why.
Is everything good?
Am
Is
I
everything
gonna-
okay at home?
Is everything like what's going on? What made you do that? Or however, am I gonna tell other family members?
Nah. That's
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
I've had an experience like that actually. A real experience. Two. One of them.
Damn, your family freaky.
No. One of them was like, I can't even really talk about that.
And what was you doing watching?
Somebody bought it to me. Actually,
Damn, they popping.
Someone showed it to you.
someone showed it to me. Like, is this such and such?
Somebody from your family or a friend?
No, it was a friend. Like, is this such and such? But I ain't gonna talk about that because it's gonna get too touchy. But I've had that happen before, and I didn't say anything. I act like to this day that I never even knew that it was her.
Does she know that you know?
No, she doesn't know.
That's the question, because like, damn, you walk around with this secret, like you.
No, I'm saying something.
But I have another experience that I was at a party. I went to this exclusive party. I was invited to this party out in
Was
LA.
it that party that just happened?
No, this was a minute ago.
Okay.
And it was an exclusive party in LA I was invited to, and I went. And there were girls there. They were stripping. They were strippers though, but they were all the way fully naked, just walking coochie out, just walking around, just walking. And I see my fucking cousin there.
Coochie out?
Coochie out.
You see your cousin Coochie?
That was the first time.
Cousin Coochie.
Yes, that was the first time. Like that was the first time. Like she was hiding. She was stripping, and she was hiding that she was stripping. She was already
you tip
stripping
her?
for a while. We were at an exclusive party. Trust me, she did not need my money. But I seen her. I was like, and she called my name out and everything. She was excited. She wasn't embarrassed. She was like, "Bitch, what you doing here?" I'm like, "Bitch,
Drunk.
I ain't gonna ask you what you doing here because I see what you doing here. But bitch, what the fuck?" She's like, "Yeah, I've been doing this for a minute now. Don't tell my mom." I'm like, "I ain't gonna tell your mom, but damn, bitch, I'm talking about." And it was kind of, I ain't gonna say degrading, because the strippers do what they do, but just her being my cousin, and I just know, like, I already knew she like was going to school and X, Y, and Z. She was always wild, but I ain't know that.
I didn't know you was this wild.
But she still strips to this day.
Has she
She
leveled
still
up?
she did level up. She got a BBL. Like, she living her best life. She making money. She be traveling, stripping and shit. So So yeah, it was a little awkward at first, and I didn't tell. I did not tell. She said, "Don't tell." I said, "Your secret is safe with me, boo." It was no phones allowed in there anyway, so it was no way could get out anywhere.
Fact. Shout out to cousin with the BBL.
Shut your stupid ass up.
Juju, what you doing? You saying something?
She said no. She said she's not telling nobody. She gonna have a conversation.
Yeah, it's a conversation I'm gonna have with that specific person, asking them, why, what's going on, any Do you need help from me? Like, are you low on some funds? I could, you know.
But you telling. No,
I'm telling them, like, coming up to them, like, I'm FaceTiming them, whatever. I'm right off the rip telling them, but not. Yeah, no, like in front of family and stuff. No, I just feel like that's out of pocket anyway.
That's messy.
I'm definitely gonna hold it down.
Because that's up to you. If you don't want your people to know, that's on you. You know.
That's messy as hell. You can't be.
Yeah, you can't be no like messy hoe, but
yeah.
No, I'm confronting you for show, for shit show.
Yeah, well. That porn shit, that's just hit different. And it hit different because the girl, I can't say it.
The first girl?
Yeah, I ain't gonna say it. Because they
watch you? Mm-hmm. All right, well, we're not even talking about you if you think we talking about you. Anyway, ladies, do y'all think can your nigga go out and get brunch? Because I seen a whole bunch of women saying that it's sassy for their niggas to be out having brunch and shit,
like with their other homeboys.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think they can. I'm not no crazy ass person because I want to go out with my friends. I don't think like because
men can't do shit nowadays.
No, that's not true. I think
it's true. If you my nigga,
no, the nigga can't get brunch.
He can go get brunch, but he not taking an all dudes trip like out the country. No.
Yeah, no, that's different. That's nothing but
being hoes,
getting other pussy. But
exactly.
No, for sure. I don't guys trips.
That's over with. It's no such thing. It's a
no
couple trip.
It's no such thing for guys to go on a trip with the other guys, man.
Y'all going to get some hoes.
Either y'all gay or like going to go get,
especially if y'all going out the country. Y'all fucking prostitutes left and right.
Yeah, like
anywhere. I don't care if you're going out there
and clear. Nothing's wrong with like being gay, like at all.
Obviously
my man not gonna be like,
I'm saying, right. No,
we're people come and be like,
no, we're team LGBT
1000%. I got so many people in my life, but like, no, with men, I'm talking about on this very topic. Mm-hmm. No, there's no such thing as a guy's trip. It's nothing but fucking hoes.
Yeah.
And number two, but do I think that my guy can like, let's just say go out or like let's just say go handle business in another state for a night. I'm not no crazy ass person. Yes, like go get that check, go do it.
Yeah.
For me, everything that's done in the dark is gonna come to light.
It is. But what if he wants to go out every other day? So he goes out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday.
Hell no. Then you ain't my nigga.
Right. My first question is, what the hell has you outside?
All the time.
Come on.
What if he has work? Like, what if he's working?
Work is different. No, he's just
work is different. Yeah,
work is different. But
what if his work is outside? What if his work is to meet up with people and take them out and try to do business and show them a good time, and then?
Well, then I wouldn't be with you in the first place because that's too much. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday.
So you can never get a promoter, basically.
Yeah, y'all couldn't talk to entertainers or promoters?
No.
Like if your nigga was like a hot rapper?
No.
I don't date promoters.
What about rappers?
Just take me out with you.
That too.
But see, I don't want to.
I'll date someone.
I don't want to go out every night. I don't want to
go everywhere.
But but you have to. But my thing is to get me comfortable with your job and you going out. Take me out a couple times to make me get comfortable. Yeah. Like invite me out so much to where I'm like, no, I'm not going. I'm good.
Like you go handle it.
Yeah, yeah. Like make me feel like that.
Next thing you know,
even if you lying,
she's not coming tonight, guys. We're good.
I'm saying even if you lying, like make me feel like that.
But then also know who you're dating, though. Yeah. I just feel like if you know who you're dating and they do certain things, then should you really complain if you know who you're dating?
That's true, but we have to understand that sometimes being in a relationship, you have to be able to compromise.
No,
compromise.
See, I'm with my dude 25/8, not 24/7, literally 25/8. So that little random time, my boo be like, I'm gonna go eat with the guys tonight. I'm like, yes, please, like absolutely. Like I know you've been cooped up with me. Like I don't ever want you to get tired of me. So go ahead, go have your once every blue moon.
Do you trust your dude around his whole friends?
You know what?
Like
I'm gonna just say this.
Because you know your nigga got hoes.
Yeah.
Well, you know your nigga
got his friends who have hoes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just put it this way. Like I'm a very, very strong believer on what happens in the dark comes to light. But at the same time, you also have to realize your man a grown ass man, and it's not somebody else's situation. I've had situations where you hear girls will be like, "Oh, I don't like that friend because my dude cheated on me while he was with him," and it's like, well, the friend ain't your nigga. Like, so you took your nigga back, but now you hate his friends. Yeah. For me, it's just like, you a grown ass man. You made the decision to lay down on your own. Yeah. So it's like, if I'm gonna take you back, your friend really got nothing to do with it. Now, it just push comes to shove. It's like, that's that one friend that now he's uncomfortable, which is really, you kind of did the damn thing anyway.
You just know they on bullshit.
Yeah, he's on bullshit. And I mean, at the end of the day, if your guy respects you after something like that happens, he not going to be like, oh, I'm going to go hang out with them anymore anyway.
Well, I think
so you think your nigga should cut his whole friends off because you don't like him hanging around them?
I think if...
Proceed with caution.
Because what if that's my dog? My dog a hoe. He's single, but he a hoe. Or he in a relationship, but he a hoe.
I think it's up to you. Like, that's when you have to make the decision.
I got to choose between you and my dog?
I didn't say that. What I'm saying is you have to choose in what direction you want to go in your life. Like, you can't be hanging out with this like hoe every day. Like, if he on some bullshit now, if you the hoe friend and my nigga's like, I'm gonna go hang out with you, we really going to just go grab some food, that's it, cool. I mean, y'all been day ones. But if he like, oh, come out, go to the strip club with me, go to X, Y, and Z, fuck no, you're not going.
But we gotta understand that men are going. I'm sorry, 1 second. We have to understand that men have hoe friends just like women have hoe friends. Like, and when I say hoe friends, as for a female, I mean women who have a lot of niggas who when you go out with her, you know that she gonna set up the vibes. It's gonna be multiple niggas, probably niggas with money.
Will literally blow up my shit if I was with one of them. So it's like, you have to
give you that same
give the
respect.
same energy. Exactly.
Facts.
Yeah, because you don't want me hanging out with Dulu who be with every single nigga. Like, so why would I want you to do the same thing?
For sure. What you about to say?
I think it's a self-control thing. Like, yeah, your dude is like your friend is a hoe, but whatever you do is because of you, not because of your friend. If there's mad bitches around and you're trying to go home with you, at the end of the day, that's a decision that you make.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm not going to be like, oh, you can't hang out with him.
It's that temptation, though.
Well, then again, that has to do with self-control. If you can't control yourself around bitches, and
but that's
on you.
just
That's not on your friends, though. That's
no,
not on your
I
friends.
feel like sometimes friends need to take accountability for that shit, because good and damn well I'm a fucking crackhead, and here you are always, and I'm trying to get my life right, and here you are bringing crack around me every single day. Why the fuck is you doing that, bitch? I'm a crackhead. I'm trying to get my life right. But here you are with crack.
I'm fighting for my fucking life.
I'm fighting for my life, bitch. But here you are with some fucking crack.
Well, then as a person, as a person, then you remove yourself. But I don't feel like as your girlfriend, I have to be the one to tell you not to do something.
I'm telling you. I'm fucking telling you.
It's either you know better.
Up, I'll beat your ass.
It's either you know better or
okay.
So you might be.
That's why, like, sometimes we have to like understand like certain people in like the industry. For instance, I'll just say, this guy, whatever, he's in the certain industry that requires him to be around guys with a lot of money and known. And that being said, if you're going out to the club, obviously you're gonna have a lot of pussy thrown your way. And a lot of times when you're in the club, a lot of women, they can't distinguish who is who. Like, you probably in there trying to you see one dude, but he with this dude, so you in there like, shit, you don't know who got the money, but he with you, so they all can have money. So bitches is gonna be throwing pussy left and right. It does not matter what the fuck like that yo nigga doing. It's still gonna be temptation regardless. And I don't like that shit at all. I don't fuck with it. Cause
a lot of times, shit, I remember you showed me a video. I was like, you said somebody was in the video. I was like, I don't even know what that nigga look like. But it'd be worse for women. Cause a lot of women don't be knowing who the baller niggas is. They don't watch the NBA, but they know Trae Young and this motherfucker somewhere.
Yeah, and if they see Trae Young in the section and they see the nigga right next to him, they gonna think that he got some money.
All the niggas got chains on.
Cousins, intern's cousin.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, he ain't got nothing to do with nothing. He just there. He coming in from out of town.
That nigga really the runner.
He ain't even nothing. He came in from out of town and he know Trae Young's cousin, and so Trae Young's cousin was going out with him. So he like, yeah, I'm going out with my cousin. Like, just pull up. He ain't got shit going on. Yeah. Next thing you know, you got popped by a nigga who ain't got shit going on. Now you looking stupid.
That nigga going back to Topeka, Kansas, with some Atlanta coochie on him.
Exactly.
For sure. So hop in the Big Homie's kitchen.
Yeah, let's hop in the Big Homie's kitchen.
Let's hop in the Big Homie's kitchen
and see what's cooking in this motherfucker. So we got Jilly with us.
What's up? What's up?
Period. So we want you to let everybody know what you got going on music wise, because
Music wise, I'm actually dropping an EP on Thursday.
yeah.
My EP, it's called Copy and Paste. My debut EP, my first one. I've dropped single after single after single, and I've never dropped a body of work yet. So,
How long you been in the booth?
I'm 26 now. I've been doing music for real since I was 18. I moved to LA, but before that, I used to do cover videos in high school, middle school. So really, like 13.
So
I've only done music my entire life. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, like, a lot of people know you, just being real. A lot of people know you as a model, an Instagram model.
No, I've
Yeah.
never been an Instagram model.
But
Instagram's never paid me.
Instagram
So
never
she
paid you.
Companies have paid me.
She's a model on Instagram. She's not
Companies
Instagram
have paid me. That's
Companies have paid you
companies
for
pay
their
me.
to rock their
Instagram. I've
brand.
never got a check from Instagram.com. I've gotten check from companies to post on my Instagram.
Dang.
That's the very big misconstruedness. That's why I
That's the difference
but
between
no,
an
you know
Instagram
what?
model.
No,
No,
but
no
that's
one's
why I
ever
had to
called
ask
me.
that
That's actually
question.
funny because you're the first person to ever say that. No one's ever called
Really?
me an Instagram model. No. I've done music my entire life. I moved to LA and I was one of the first influencers, obviously, that popped off. So I was one of the first, big people on Instagram. And then that translated into acting and stuff. But no one's ever just been like, oh, you're an Instagram model. Never.
Yeah, so a lot of
I'm not.
yeah, so that's the thing. That's why I asked that question,
Yeah.
because a lot of people do get that misconstrued because we don't know the difference. But you are popping on social media, and so a lot of us didn't know that you were doing music.
It's so funny too because that's like the only thing I've ever done. Like I said, I moved to LA just to do music, and then Instagram really took off for me, and then acting took off. So people were like, whenever I came back out and started, really pushing my music heavy, they were like, "Oh, you do music?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, like I can't believe people are asking me to do music."
Exactly.
Like I did
That's something
music
that has
before,
to be that has to be cleared up, because you said you've been doing it since
So
you
you've
were
been doing music before you were
before Instagram, before everything.
Yeah.
I was doing like cover videos on YouTube before YouTube was YouTube. Like, and people know YouTube now for like vlogs and all that stuff. No, I literally could go and pull up my old cover videos from like 2005. I was really like,
I was about to say that was a while ago.
yeah, no, a minute. Like I've been doing music forever.
So that's your passion.
yeah,
Doing
yeah.
music.
remember-
Well, that's good though. That's good to know.
Yeah.
That's good for everybody who's watching, because I know that is a question
for sure.
that I've hear.
But I do got a question since we're on that topic. So do you think, like, because a lot of, like, right now we see a lot of women like trying to transition from being that are
My
Instagram models. I'm not saying you are.
No,
but I'm
for
saying
sure.
like there are people that got into modeling because they were posting pictures on Instagram. But now some of those women are trying to transition into music. Do you think that kind of dilutes the music industry feel?
Yeah, but I feel like at the end of the day, real talent will never die. And I feel like, real will always recognize real. That's why I'm really excited to put out like my first project because, it does kind of like suck. I feel like,
Damn, you doing music too?
yeah,
Fuck,
like,
Yeah.
I know. And I 100%
Yeah.
trust me. Like, I'm going to be careful what I say. But like, no, yeah, absolutely. Because it's just like, damn, like a lot of motherfuckers do music now. But it's like, no, really go check the history books. Like, I've been doing this. Like, been doing it. So, it's not fair for me to have to sit out because I've been doing it just to
Right.
let people who really started touching a mic 6 days ago.
But that's how it usually goes. It usually goes like a lot of people only see you when you start actually producing shit and popping out. Like
They see the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, they never see the grind and what took you there. They just assume like, oh,
They say
she
it
was
take-
popping on Instagram and now she's
15
doing
years
that.
to be
Makes
overnight success, basically.
people think
that
that.
shit's real.
And
No,
that's
it
why I'm
really-
glad that you elaborated on that,
Yeah.
because a lot of people do feel like that. They feel like, oh, they think because they pop in on X, Y, and
They
Z,
could
now
do
they can start doing
music.
this. No, boo, let me
Let me
set
tell
you
you
straight.
that I've really been, and that's actually, no, that's valid because I know a lot of people really are like, oh my God, like you're starting to put out music. And I'm like,
Oh, I've been doing this shit.
right. Like, I'm like, but you know what? I
Bitch,
guess
you don't
it's
follow me
like-
for real.
No, I guess it is so interesting though for you to actually say that because that is one of the biggest things that I've gotten this go round. Cause really like to kind of backtrack, I took a 2-year break. It was just, I wasn't happy.
Was this during the pandemic?
Yeah. So before the pandemic, I was on my music heavy still. I put out hella hot singles that were like on the radio and going crazy. And then pandemic came, but like right before that too, I was just going through a lot of personal stuff. Took like my 2-year break. And now that I'm back, it's so funny because it's just like, again, people are like, oh, you're starting to do music. And I'm just like, well, no, I'm not starting. Do I regret taking my break? I don't want to say regret.
No,
because
mental
I needed
health
it.
is very important.
I definitely needed it, but it only motivated me because now I don't need a break. So now I'm good for the next 15, 20, you know? I'm good now. But I also think it was just all God's timing. Like, shit is really shifting right now. My single New Safe has been going stupid crazy on the radio, especially here in Atlanta. Atlanta's been showing it stupid love. And now I'm just excited to put out this project. I'm completely independent. So that's another thing. All this stuff has been happening and I'm independent. I mean, I think that speaks for itself, you know?
Yeah.
Facts.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Super dope.
I'm glad you let that be known because people need to mind their damn business. Shit. And put some respect on motherfucking name and stop playing.
Juju, what you got going on? You want to start a rap career?
No, love music, but not my thing.
That's realistic. It's very realistic. I appreciate Juju for keeping it realistic.
I mean, I'm really trying to grow my brand. I have an online boutique, Her Style Closet, and I'm really trying to, grow myself as a businesswoman outside of, my career, because I do have a career in fashion. I'm a store manager. So I'm just here to network, make people, and really mold myself into the person that I'm trying to be as an entrepreneur. So that's pretty much it.
What's your
the
social
New York
media
people
handle?
be putting that shit on.
Thanks.
My business page is Her Style Closet with a K. If you're in Atlanta, everything on hand, delivery, you can pick up. So yeah, check me out.
And Jilly,
my Instagram is Jillianise, JILLYANAIS. And then I also have my website, IamJilly.com, that has literally everything on it. It's a one-stop shop.
and where can they find your project?
Everything, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Tidal. What else we got? Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon, all of that. And it'll be out this Thursday, the 31st, March 31st.
For sure.
I'm excited about this one. I don't think anyone's going to expect. No
you got
one
some
knows
surprise
what to expect
features?
yet. No, the funny thing is no. Now, I won't speak for after it comes out, but my initial putting it out, that was another thing. I just don't want to get misconstrued with I need a feature.
Yeah.
I really need
because sometimes that
motherfuckers to
feature
know.
will be bigger than you.
Yeah,
be bigger than
exactly.
you. Like you be
And
fighting,
I'm like,
fighting with the feature.
No,
Exactly.
for real. And I'm really at a pivotal moment where I'm like, no, y'all gonna respect me like as an artist. Y'all gonna know I really do this and I don't need features at all. It's so funny because I have several songs already out. You can find everything, but none of them have features.
Yeah.
And they're all doing crazy numbers on their own. And I'm like, granted, one day in the future, I am for sure going to do features.
Yeah.
100%.
No,
Yeah,
I
but
get-
you
I
want
get
the
what
people
you-
to
Yeah.
respect
I
what
get
you
what you're
got
saying.
going on.
Exactly.
Because what you don't want to happen is you get that big ass feature
Song, and then
it's like, oh yeah, it's Lil
was
Durk
hot
featuring.
because-
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
hot because such and such was on it. It's like, no, you gonna respect this shit beforehand.
And we've seen a lot of times. Sometimes recently, the song will be bigger than the artist.
Yeah.
And I definitely congratulate you for taking it the organic route.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Sure.
and the
For sure.
confidence that you had to do that because I be
Yeah.
trying to get in the booth, bro.
Do you sing or rap?
I be trying to rap.
I wrote
Spit something.
I wrote a rap.
Put her on the spot.
I wrote a.
I hate when motherfuckers put me on the spot. I don't know why I just did that.
I wrote a rap. I wrote a rap. She didn't use it.
Because I didn't like your rap.
My shit was hard.
I actually wrote one like random like freestyling. I was freestyling and shit just came and I like wrote that shit
That's
down.
what she said.
And I bet she did. And I just wrote that shit down and that shit is actually dope as fuck. Like I got the paper and the pen and everything is just sitting down and I told myself I was gonna drop it like just randomly on Friday and just be like, oh, it's a freestyle Friday. Like my friends always tell me like
Drop some.
yeah, like they always be like, why don't you just, cause I could sing a little bit and I could rap. And like, why don't you just go and do it? Like you could do that. You're in Atlanta.
Little.
No.
I'm scared.
Be like, oh, see.
But I would. I can just hold a little.
She gonna get that
La,
big
la, la.
pun flow.
No,
You can catch me in
a
the
lot of
cherry
people
red
be hearing
150.
it. No, a lot of people be hearing it because I be like, when I be talking, I like sing in the middle of me talking. Like, you heard me doing that?
Hell no, crazy ass girl.
You're probably sure you have. I do it all the time in the studio. I do so much crazy shit. You probably don't. But
I
yeah.
got all the crazy ass
I don't
videos
have
of you
the
walking.
That's so funny. I don't have like that. I don't have the drive to do it. Like I don't want.
No, it takes a lot.
I don't want to be. Yeah, I don't have the time. I don't want to be an artist.
Yeah, no, it takes a lot. And when
it's
you
not
say
a
like
passion
take the
either.
time, this is all I do. So I literally like I don't have time to do anything else.
It'd be a lot of time doing this.
Yeah.
Doing this shit. Like I just told her like, bro, we really don't got no off days.
Yeah.
No, there's no off days for us.
for
Like this
sure.
is a lot, and I have a daughter.
I think the
so.
funny thing is too. I'm glad you said that because
People
a lot of people
think being creative is easy.
And then like
It's the hardest
kudos
thing.
to like everyone who has a 9-to-5 because like that shit is like real. Like I couldn't do that, but at the same time, I don't have a 9-to-5. I have a 24/24. Like I literally
Jillian,
work all day every day.
I had a 9-to-5 last year, and this is absolutely more work.
Yes, like people
Yeah.
don't realize that they're like, oh no, it's like you have to realize you clock in at 9, you end at 5. I clock in at 1 a.m. and end at 1 a.m. Like there's really no in or out.
And
Yeah,
if
no
something
sleep,
happens at 2 a.m.,
then is
you got to get up and go to that too.
you feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Like there are no
yeah,
off days.
we
You have
understand.
off hours.
Yeah,
Like you may look around and get some off hours.
And
like
that's
even
luck.
yesterday.
That's
Even
like,
yesterday.
I literally had to tell myself. I have an alarm set on my phone. Like it says, "Bitch, eat."
No, I feel that. Yeah, no, I mean,
I don't got that alarm.
Yeah.
You
don't need
I
it.
don't got that alarm.
Your alarm is right here. That motherfucker say, "What guess time to eat?"
No,
No, but I
it
feel
be
you
me
on that. I
smelling
feel
shit.
you.
Yeah, like
I be riding around Atlanta smelling shit. That smell good.
No, that off of JoJo, that's real because no joke. Like I'll be running around interview after interview, go to the studio. I'm in the studio for like 4 hours after, mind you, this is like now it's probably like 7 p.m. and I'm feeling so like lightheaded, and I'm like my ass didn't eat all day.
Yeah.
See,
Like,
I get
just
sleepy
running.
when I don't eat. I'll be sleepy.
No, you do, and that should be pissing me off.
Really?
Yeah, because we be trying to work. He be like, "I ain't eat today." Oh, it's time to do something. I even caught him like falling asleep. That shit real though. So yeah,
Shout outs to those that do both. Because I do both. So me clocking out at 5, having to go home, getting home at 6, and having the nights that I have to be at the club from 9 to 4 in the morning.
yeah.
And then coming back home and doing orders to ship out in the morning.
Oh, I feel it. I feel it.
100%.
Yeah,
I done
it's-
been there
it's
too.
not
Yeah.
easy
I
at
done
all.
been
I
there
encourage
too.
everybody to quit their 9 to 5. If you're a creative,
Well, no, not everybody because then we won't have.
If you're a creative,
if you're a
like, we
creative,
won't have nobody to
Like-
make our stuff. Who's gonna give me my massage if they quit?
Cause my dog, I told you I was teaching last year, so I told my dog, hey man, focus on your shit, and he just started having success after quitting his job with his clothing line. Shout out
yeah, I
Reckless
think,
brand.
but to an extent, like I
It's
think
hard.
you definitely have to have a plan. Like we
You
can't
gotta
just
have a
tell
plan.
everybody
Your
to
plan
go out
has
and
to
quit,
be lock
and
solid.
people be
before
like,
quitting
"Oh,
a
what
9 to 5.
happened? Well,
Then
you didn't have a
again-
plan."
Then
Nigga
again,
homeless.
I mean, I had a semi plan, not really a plan.
Yeah, we quit at the same time. We
it
didn't
was
even tell
like
each other.
It was faith for me. You
Yeah.
know, I was doing bottle service out here in Atlanta before I decided to quit and go full fledged with building content. It wasn't like, oh, let me quit and get straight into radio. No, I quit and I was out of work for about 5 months, and I was literally paying all my bills.
Yeah.
I was paying all my bills from the money that I saved from bottle service for 5 months. And so I was literally like, that shit was hard on me mentally and physically, like knowing that I'm just spending money
and nothing's coming.
and
in.
nothing's,
nothing's
coming,
coming
in.
in.
And I just did that, based
And
off
it
faith.
worked.
It worked,
And,
Look
know,
at us
reaping
now.
the awards
Grace
that we got.
God.
Podcast to broadcast. We are on the radio
the
every Monday through
biggest,
Thursday.
Undisputed,
The
undefeated,
biggest and baddest night show
Congrats
in
to
Atlanta.
that.
reigning,
Congrats.
So-
defending champion of Atlanta radio.
Boy,
That's
shut your
amazing.
big up
Big
ass
y'all,
up.
though.
No, that is definitely
big
amazing.
ups.
No, I appreciate that.
For sure.
But oh my God.
No, we're not popping that.
No, we're not. But we appreciate you
y'all.
guys. Yeah, we appreciate y'all kicking it with the homies.
yes,
For
thank
sure.
you for
Thank you
having
for
me.
It's always a
me.
vibe. You're more than welcome to come back. We can get you
No,
whenever
I'm gonna
you
come
decide
back.
to come back. Yeah,
Yes, especially after it drops.
yeah.
I want y'all to hear.
Oh, we need
it.
it. No. We
And
need
we'll
it
get
in the
you
performance room.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can go
bet.
in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
and we'll be in a new studio. You can.
I'll
We're
put
on the
all of
radio,
them, yeah.
so
Yeah, no, for sure.
definitely
Well,
gonna
they
make
about to
something
get a
happen.
sneak peek.
okay. Hello,
For sure,
Andy.
man. Hey, tune in, tap into the links below. Follow us on all socials. The homies is in the building. Big homie JoJo, big homie Juju, big homie Jillian, and we
Hey.
out.
Period.